the 9th of May 2021, and it is time for the Formula 10 action in Canada. The 7th round of the 28th season of PSGL, as Alpha M has taken a 19-point lead in the championship. He is one hand on the trophy, but with 4 rounds to go, can the likes of Heavy T, Rimpy, or Nano Bacon find a way to stop him? It's going to be a tough ask, that is one thing for sure. I have a co-commentator for the first time in a while, I think. Please welcome Kia, is it?
It's Kaya. Well,
Kaya, I'm sorry. Hello, Kaya.
Hello.
What's it like to be in the commentary box the first time?
I'm excited for it because it's a new challenge for me doing comments in PSGL. Looking forward to
that. PSGL, the premier division for PlayStation players on the Formula 1 game, and we've done other stuff before like Gran Turismo Sport, I do believe, which they really should do more. If it's called PlayStation Gaming Leagues or Premier Sim Gaming Leagues, why are we just doing F1?
I don't know.
I think they've done Rocket League as well. But yes, we're just a little of a late start. We're getting some drivers in. We only have 16 at the moment. Waiting for the excess to join. And we shall get a move on.
I'm looking forward to this race.
We are waiting for... Don't know who we are waiting for. I'll just get the chat up, but we'll tell you the standings right now. Alpha is in the lead with 59 points. He has 1 win, 3 second places, and a 5th place. Oh, and 1 DNF, and a fastest lap point. He is on 59 points. 19 points behind him is Heavy T, who is on 40. He has a win, a 2nd, and a 3rd to his name, and a 9th place finish. Rimpy, despite not starting the first 3 races, has won the last 2 races, and as a result has 37 points. Nano Bacon has scored 1 podium and is on 34 points, and he's scored in every race. Gippo was in the lead at 1 point, but since then has went downhill and is down in 5th on 31. His teammate is 1 point behind him, Frisky Biscuit. And that is your top 6. One note of importance is that Josh9867 is banned for this race after an incident in the last race at France involving him and the Barza brothers. So 16 drivers, a little less than usual, but hopefully we'll make up for that with some great action here in the man-made island of what is it? Ile Notre Dame, I believe. Is that right?
I think it is. I think it's I'm not sure, but I think it's Montreal.
Montreal. I'm just asking for the name of I think it is Ile Notre Dame. Yes, a very dynamic circuit and one of the favourites by fans. So we should be seeing some great action here tonight. Just remember, we are soon going to be starting sign-ups for Season 29, whenever that will come, for the first game for the first season ever, I think, on the PS5. Well, PS4 will still be in it, but it'll be joined by the PS5 fully for the first time, as it will be released on PS5 for the first time. So please stay tuned in the chat for, I think, next month. You'll see how you can sign up for the first season of F1 2021. Here we go then. qualifying is about to begin. Oh, I forgot to mention constructors. Renault have taken the lead of the Constructors' Championship with 64 points. Red Bull are 3 points behind. Then Ferrari are on 53. And Williams are on 47. Haas only have 1 point, and that was in Austria. I believe it was the Barza brothers. First car to leave will be, I believe, Jacob Reefer. Yes, the only McLaren driver tonight. Let's see, fitted. That'll do it. So here we go. Jacob Reefer coming around the first couple of turns. Chiplo's just left the pit lane. So, who do you think are the ones to watch here tonight?
I'm not really sure. I've never really watched. I've not watched any of the F10 races, but I think Alpha will be one to watch.
Yeah, Alpha is going to be one to watch, even though he has only won once. I wonder if Rimpy will be able to pull off the trifecta. He's won the last 2 races, and he's probably going to try and give Alpha a run for his money, even though there's faint hope still left, considering we're at the back end of the season. 4 rounds to go, including this one, as we're going to get on board with Jacob Reaper.
This is one place you can't lose it. If you do, you're into that wall.
Yep, the wall of champions. He comes out of there. You have to have a good exit out of there for starting the lap. You go to the other side of the track to build up some speed into the first section of the track. I don't have a diagram for this track. Circuits. There's another section that's similar to the wall of champions, much faster. That is the Pont de la Concorde. He's just passed. And in the first DRS zone. It comes through another chicane. There's a lot of chicanes on this track before heading up to Le Pingle, which is very tight hairpin. Oh, a bit shaky through there, but he's out there in one piece. Now, the long Virage du Casino, just past the casino in Montreal here at the Ile Notre Dame, before, you guessed it, the Wall of Champions. Oh, there's someone there. Oh, Barza's actually probably put him off there. That might have to be rude. Barza has been under the watchful eye of the stewards, not for the first time this season, but all season. Yeah. You gotta be careful with these pit entry though.
That is true. Pit entry in Canada is a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can't hear Kaya probably, so I've turned the audio mix up. So as you can see, Frisky Biscuit, sorry about that, Frisky Biscuit is top of the standings with a 109.066. That'd be better if we had the gaps. UV just under a tenth behind, but Vicky crushes them and goes 108.78. Who's on a lap here? I think Rimpy's on a lap. Rimpy, our current double winner, looking to make it free on the bounce. As he comes towards the final chicane, towards the Wall of Champions. Nice and clean through there, a bit wide, but that's fine. Crosses the line and goes third with a 109.120.
Not a bad lap.
Not a bad lap, but he can find room for improvement. Who do we have?
He hasn't invalidated. I think he just ran wide a tiny bit. Just on board with him. He might have hit the wall.
Gippo, for a minute I thought he lost his front wing, but it was an optical illusion. He's invalidated his lap, so he's coming into pits. And he'll have to regroup from there. As we see Vicky, don't do that. You've got to enter via the pit entry. Pit entry is very unorthodox, and I think that might cause a problem during the race, and I hope it doesn't. As Frisky Biscuit has went top with a 108.770 on a second lap of those soft tires.
Getting close with these two at the top, but remember, it's Canada, anything can happen, so... Absolutely.
As Heavy T starts his lap in the AlphaTauri, hopefully he has a better day than Yuki Tsunoda.
Okay.
Yeah, his car failed him. Such a shame. Exactly, he's got some talent, it's just he's got bad luck. Anyway, that's not what we're issuing with tonight.
There is someone on their lap coming up to the Wall of Champions.
I do believe it's NRO, because Alpha M's in the pits. And he is third with a 108.985.
Only 2 attempts off Frisky Biscuit. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. Apparently Heavy's
986.
To the middle, but I think it's a glitch. Coming up to the long straight. Who are you on board with?
I'm on board with Heavy T. He's coming out at the Wall of Champions. And he sets a 109.610 for 8th.
It's not bad. There's a lot of room for improvement though.
As he slows down to let the Red Bull of Gippo through. Gippo, of course, our winner of the opening race at Bahrain, the short version, which sadly, due to technical difficulties, was... Bro, the other guy in comms very low. Yeah, volume's very low, Kaya. I do apologise for that.
Alright.
Yeah, we do appear to be having audio issues, so sorry about that, folks. Who is on a lap? I do believe they're on a lap. Wait, Heavy T's already done a lap. Jonna, I think, hasn't on these tires, because we're 8 minutes into the session. They surely would have pitted. As Aero comes through, approaching the lip angle, and Jippo goes faster than his teammate, a 108.596. He breaks not only the 108.7 barrier, the 108.6 barrier. Vicky gets a 10... Actually, no, he's starting his lap. Oh, Barza Brothers. Oh yeah, Barza Brothers has a qualifying ban, I think.
Does it? I think I sorted it now.
That's brilliant. Okay, can you hear him, guys?
Sorry about that.
It's not your fault. Right, hold on 1 second. Right, there we go. I can hear my own voice through yours.
Oh, this is not a good start, is it? Oh. I'm sorry about this.
Who is on a lap? No, it's fine. Who is on a lap right now? I think Vicky is...
DXC. Matty.
He's already started his lap. I do believe Nano Bacon is about to start his lap. Time to beat 108.596. Vicky has had his time deleted. You're not on a... Well, he's not going to be sitting a lap here, let's be honest. Who is coming to the line? AJB should... No, he's invalidated, so it won't be him. As we see the racing point... Oh, he's hit the wall, AJB has. As Aero's coming through... No, Aero's pitted, I'm sorry. It should be Alpha M... No, NRO. Alpha's went wide so he can let one of the drivers through. I do believe... Matty is on a lap, comes through the final corner. It's a bit of damage at the Wall of Champions, but it doesn't seem to phase him as he goes 9th with a 108.378, 109.378, and he's 1,000th ahead of Jacob Reaper. Rimpy is crossing the line and he goes third. And oh! Hold on. Rimpy and Vicky have set identical times. However, the teammates, shouldn't it be Vicky because he set his time first? The tiebreaker is you set your time first. I think it might just be down to 10 thousandths of a second. I've never seen that. I've seen it in I know I wasn't born, but I saw Villeneuve, Schumacher and Frentzen set a 1:21.072 at Jerez in 1997. And AJB's invalidated again. And as a result, the driver who set their lap first was granted the higher placing because you know they have less grip on the track. Everyone's coming in the pits to regroup, as I do believe. Who is on a lap? Not many, is there? Nano Bacon's on it. Nano Bacon is our tier coordinator, so he's got to do all the heavy loading. Coming down. Oh no, he's pitted.
Not many people are on the lap really. There's some on the laps, but I think NRO
is on a lap, I think.
Yeah, he is. He's 5 tenths up on his lap.
Yep, but the time to beat 1:08.596. He needs to get 4 tenths essentially.
Gonna be close. He had a bit of a slipstream from I think that was the Alpha Tau. No.
He comes. Oh, he hits the wall of champions.
That's unlucky.
And that's cost him time. He improves, but he's still in 7th. Very unlucky for the Renault driver, or should I say Alpine, coming next year. Well, I have to. I'm obligated to say that. Here's an Aston Martin starting his lap. Ooh. And Gippo. Oh, Gippo's abandoned his lap. Oh, that is one of the worst camera angles I have ever seen. Codemasters, please give us a chance to change the camera angle from aerial to random other things. Like honestly, it's not nice.
In F1, Jan Raven coming up.
Jan Raven coming across the line, and he goes 9th for his first time. And I do believe.
Quite close still.
Who is on a lap? UV started his lap, I think. Oh wait, it's been deleted because he went wide at the wall of champions. That's very unlucky. Gippo should be coming across the line now. Actually, no, he's invalidated, so he's going to probably pit. Or do another lap.
Reaper went for a lap, but he invalidated at the wall of champions. I think
very unlucky for Jacob Reaper. UV is invalidated. There's been a lot of invalidations. Barza who's out, so is irrelevant. So it should be just AJB. The only one yet to set a lap, still out there. Aero has set a 1:08.649. I never noticed that. I do apologise.
No, I didn't see that until late. It's not bad, that. It's only a tenth of I was gonna say, is it Gaipo?
Who?
Gaipo BTW.
Gippo. I just call him Gippo. Yep, just around half a tenth behind. Bless you.
Thank you.
Who is approaching the finish line? Not UV, he's pitted. AJB will have to go again. Everyone's near in the pits. Oh, and there's a bit of kerfuffle with Jacob Reaper, who's already invalidated. I think because he hit the wall of champions, as you said. And John are also in the pits. Pretty much everyone's in the pits.
Sorry, Logan.
Now an intermission because no one's on a lap. Well, this guy is, but unfortunately, he's invalidated. There's 2 people on an out lap. So you know what this means? It's the final chance for everyone to get a good time in for the race. Remember, top 10 have to start on the tyres they set it. Go on.
Canada's one of the trickiest tracks to get laps in because of how much runoff there is.
Yeah, the last corner is a shambles. Probably my least favourite corner driving it. And we're not seeing it this year, so...
That's sad.
Yeah, that and China were cancelled. And maybe Turkey too, because it's on the red list in terms of... sorry to get political, but it is true. Alpha, the first to start a final lap. Hey, you never know, we might get... Hey, we'll never know, we might get fans in for Britain.
I think we are getting fans at the British Grand Prix this year. And then Monaco are getting fans this year.
Oh, Nano Bacon's been... He's had to go through all the traffic coming out of the pit lane. He's had his... he's invalidated anyway, so it doesn't matter. But still, that's very frustrating. Alpha's also invalidated his lap. Could he do the sneaky thing and pull off another lap?
I think he will. He might go again. Because there's enough time to go again, but...
And he could easily do the undercut with the older tyres.
Someone's gone off. I think it was the Racing Point going slow. Sorry, Aston Martin. No. Yeah, Aston Martin.
Just call it Racing Point, buddy. I was joking about earlier.
No.
Yeah, it looks like he is warming up to do another lap. I think he's conserved his tyres. Yeah, here he goes. Take two. And Heavy T. Oh, Heavy T's in the wall! Yeah, oh, that's a nasty one. Thankfully, because there are ghosts here, as in ghosted cars, that won't be an issue. There he is. Oh, that's a nasty one. He'll be starting at best 13th.
That's really unlucky for him.
There it is. The stricken car. Oh my goodness, it's disappeared! The car has disappeared! Alpha M on the lap. So is Nano Bacon. He's going again. Will anyone be able to thwart Gippo's time? Big ask. Big ask.
It's really getting interesting. It's going to be good to see what laps he's set now. And Alpha is 5 tenths down on Gippo's lap.
Oh, and I believe that is one of the Red Bulls has spun. I'm not sure who it was, but I think it might have been Frisky actually.
Let me have a look.
It was Gippo, which doesn't really matter because he's already leader. Alpha is coming across the line, and he does not improve. Aero does improve and goes 100th ahead of Aero. He's on the front row 4 now. Nano Bacon 108.996 is going to be his best time. So it's looking good for Gippo right now. He doesn't need to set another lap. Jacob Reaper coming through the final corner. What will his time be? P5.
It's not bad.
Aero still to come, but he looks like he's done a very slow lap. Yes, he has. So it looks like that Gippo has done enough.
Well,
but here comes
Rim can beat his time.
Rimpy coming through the final corner like a rocket ship through the wall of champions. Will he get it? Oh yes, he will. Yes. 108.3 for the Ferrari.
Lisa mentioned it.
Vicky comes across the line, does not improve. So Rimpy at the death takes pole position and is on her way to achieving a 3rd win on the bounce.
What a lap from
It was a blazer! It was a blazer for the Finnish driver, and now he's in prime position to make it a trifecta. There's your order then. As you can see, Gippo in second by 1/4 of a second at least. And then it's NRO, 100th behind him is Aero, 8 thousandths behind him is Frisky Biscuit, and then Jacob Reaper, AJB, Vicky, AGB, Alpha M, Nano Bacon, Jan Raven, Matty, Jonna, Heavy T who crashed out, and Barzer Brothers who did not set a time. And that is your starting lineup. Unless
What
there are
an
like...
end to quali.
Yes, what an end indeed. Arav, Vicky, understandably frustrated with himself in the chat after that unfortunate failure to improve on that lap. So here we go, we are about to get stuff underway here with the 16 drivers preparing for action.
Looking forward to this race. It's going to be interesting to see what tyres
very
people
interesting.
start on.
Yes, of course, top 10 softs must be softs because they all did it on softs.
What are your expectations of the race, Logan?
I hope it will be fun.
That's a good answer.
I'll be doing F3 tomorrow, by the way. The big 7 divisions of F1 to F7, and I'll be doing the F3 one. So stay tuned for that. 7 o'clock tomorrow. Actually, yeah, 7 o'clock because it's F2 and F3 at 7, F1 at 8, isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah, you're jumping up the order.
Waiting for everyone to get started. Is anyone gonna get started?
Unless they're trying to choose a setup or haven't.
I thought I saw a countdown. Did they see a countdown yet?
I did see a countdown.
Oh, we've just got a word that there has been a glitch with the lobby. We may be having to restart, which isn't great.
We all love F1, don't we?
Yeah, but I'm not sure about the game. I think we might have to restart.
I think we are.
We need to wait for confirmation from the tier coordinator. I've never seen it crash here. I've just at the start, not the formation lap.
No, have I?
I've seen worse glitches. The qualifying crash at the end of it.
They said we'll just give it a minute, and if it's not working, they'll make a new lobby. So there most likely will be a restart.
But that means new tires for everyone.
Let's just forward that. It's never glitched like this before coming into the formation lap.
Yeah, I think we might have to be restarting, ladies and gentlemen. There has been a crash. So... oh, that's frustrating. Yep, there's going to be a new lobby.
Masters.
Yeah... yeah, they've just left. Yeah, they're all leaving, so... okay, we'll take a break. I'm going to keep it on this screen so that you don't see anything and everything. So we'll just wait for a party invite. I'll be back in a minute. And we are back. Have you got an invite? Make sure you click spectate.
Yeah, I've got an invite.
Alright, and we're just waiting for Heavy T to go in his AlphaTauri. So, same 16 drivers. What?
Hopefully we don't have the same glitch again.
Yeah, hopefully. There we go. Right, let's get on, I think. Wait. He's got to set up the grid, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Do not ready up yet, please. Oh, never mind, he's got the signal. We are ready. Hopefully with less problems as last time.
Fingers crossed.
Right, let's hope it works this time.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, everyone just getting ready. And here we go.
Why people have gone for the mediums? That's an interesting strategy.
Yep, 5 people going into mediums, of course, so they can try and see if they can find a way past the soft drivers, because of course they don't need to start on the softs.
True. It's interesting that heavy T14 has gone onto the softs. He might be trying.
He feels like it's better.
True, he might be expecting the so if you got that one.
So here they do come around the final corner for the start of the race. I do believe this is the starting one I want. As the front row drivers have started to line up on their positions. Don't do a Gasly and go forward by a bit. Well, you can't because they do it manually.
No, sure.
All on the grid. We are ready for action. I hope. Here we go. We have 5 lights on. And they're off.
Good start from Wimpy in front. Going into turn 1.
Sorry about that, they wouldn't change camera for some reason. They're all bustling around for position around turn number 2. But it looks like it is Rimpy that has holded the lead. Please ignore the leaderboard. It does glitch all the time. Oh, there's a big accident!
Ooh.
I think that was... It was... I can't see who it was, but I do believe it was AJB. And there's a safety car because, big front wing damage, and the front wing is actually on the track, so they have to bring out the safety car while they clear the debris. It is Rimpy. Alpha M and Barza have penalties for collisions under the safety car. Now, the tyre strategy is weird here, so they could pit now. You know what? I wouldn't blame them.
To see you pits. So.
Well, I know people like who started at Heavy T would, because he started on the softs and he can go the medium hard if he wants. Not sure if you can do medium.
No one's pitting just yet.
Vicky is pitted. He's boxed. He thinks he can do medium hard. So has UV. And of course, you don't need to change to another compound after this because you've already fulfilled that. UV going on the softs. Maybe he's doing soft hard.
That's interesting.
And he's actually getting a front wing change as well. AJB double stack. And to be fair, this actually works because they are last anyway. So it makes sense why they are doing it now. Now behind the safety car, it's going to be coming in next lap, not this one. And out he goes, new wing on. Nothing to worry about, back in the race. And that's the glorious thing about safety cars. So it'll be take 2. For some reason Rimpy paused there. I'm assuming that was a glitch.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Will anyone pit under coming up to here now to try go for the one stop maybe? Wimpy isn't. Jippo isn't.
I don't think they'll be pitting. Because they'd have to catch up. And they're probably coming in this lap anyway, so everyone lining back up. AJB, actually no, what? UV's pit again. I know what's happened. I think he's pitted for the wrong tyres. Or is he trying to exploit a loophole? Because he's already changed his tyres. He's going to a new set of mediums. Can he, if they last 16 laps, then he can change to a new set of mediums because he's already started on softs. Did he start in softs or did he start in mediums?
No, he started medium, soft, medium.
Yeah, medium, soft, medium. And funnily enough, he's actually coming out ahead of his teammates.
So he might have tried the undercut on his teammate to try and get in front of him again.
Why would they do? Why would they do the undercut? I think what he did was make a mistake. He might have put the wrong tires on, or he might have been exploiting the loophole of have to use 2 tires compounds, and he's already used the softs, so he could go medium from here. Safety car in this lap. So back to the front then. Rimpey will be controlling the speed of the field, and then when he speeds up, he can't do it again. Oh my word, Gipple got very close to Rimpey's rear there. Lucky not to get a penalty. Let's go Frisky, says the chat. Frisky in 5th position. Now let's hope we don't have any drama at the Wall of Champions as they are starting to pack up, bunch up, waiting intermittently for the start. When will Rimpey go? Yes, it will be.
I think he'll go after here. He's gone.
Oh, Vicky's got a penalty, and he's went. Race is back on. It looks like everyone's getting through the Wall of Champions very nicely.
Oh,
it's a battle between Heavy T and, oh my word, they're all over the place. Having a lot of problems with the lag today, I do apologise, but Heavy T's right next to Maddie, trying to look for a move. But looks like it is Maddie holding him for the meantime. NRO getting close to Gippo. Through the DRS straight. Remember, DRS not enabled until lap 6 due to the safety car.
Someone's got damage.
Someone's got damage.
Yeah, I think it's AJB.
Oh, Nanobacon having a look at Alpha, who has a 5-second penalty, which he must serve at the pits for a collision under the safety car. We have been told there has been damage on one of the cars. Respectfully, maybe one of the Mercedes. They come right through. Let's see if they get through cleanly. I think it was AJB. He's pitting again. He must have suffered damage at the Wall of Champions.
Yeah, he got bad damage. He hit the wall slightly and just lost a bit of his I think he lost a bit of his front end plate.
Yeah, he lost his left end plate. And Barza gets a penalty for exceeding the track limits. But Gippo is right on Rimpey's tail. Next lap he could get him. They come through the chicane on the approach to Lepingle.
So many chicanes. I think it is Pingles. Or lock up a bit from Rimpey. Yeah.
Freeway battle for 3rd right now. We have NRO, Aero and Frisky Biscuit. Meanwhile behind them Alpha M. Oh, Jacob Reaper has disconnected again. He's been having connection problems all season and it's hit him again. As we look at the battle for 3rd right now. Aero under pressure from Frisky Biscuit and Vicky is out. Oh, there's a big crash there. And it's, oh my, that is a horrible accident. Barza Brothers is involved in it too. Vicky is not a champion, but he has crashed at the Wall of Champions. Barza has front wing damage. It's another safety car, rightly so. So we're not going to see DRS until, I don't know, lap 12? Lap 12 maybe?
What happened? Because I was trying to get Jacob back
Vicky crashed with the Barza brothers at the Wall of Champions. I'm sorry to hear that, Vicky, but his race is over. Let's see what he has to say about it. This may be investigated as well. So Rimpy
might have gone side by side.
Is on his own. Yeah, they probably did. Rimpy is on his own. And Jacob Reaper is back in the session. Thank you very much, Kaya. You're a godsend. You are a godsend. First day in the job, and he does a fantastic gesture. Thank you. We're not here for the... Oh, it's undercut time. They're going to make advances into the safety car and come into the pits. Yeah, we don't do this because we're talented. We do this because we are risking. we are doing them a favour, and we're doing the commentary for them. We're not hired on merit, most of us. But for F1, 2 and 3, it's pretty much on merit, I think, and experience. So Frisky Biscuit has opted to stay out. Of course, the medium runners are staying out. But Frisky Biscuit opting to go the extra mile by staying on those soft tyres. And they evaporate pretty quickly here. So Frisky Biscuit will have a bit of work to do once the safety car period ends. That means the two Mercedes, this is very familiar, Jan Raven and Matty. It's not even related to PSGL. Matty wearing Yuki Tsunoda's number for some reason. I mean, yes, you people...
Be a big fan.
Yeah, I think, and then you big British fans will be saying, oh, that's Jensen Button's number as well. Well, not anymore. Oh, Jacob Reaper had connection issues again, and he's just rejoined.
Yeah, I'm just trying to invite him.
I think he's already got a bunch of invites. I think this is Vicky in the chat. I gotta say, this browser guy is, am I allowed to say ass? I mean, it's a donkey's term, isn't it?
You could just say it's a something.
Butthead.
It's a you know what. Yeah.
This browser guy is a new what? Well, that's what he has said, Vicky. He is not happy with Barza. This is not the first time Barza has been under the molecule of the stewards. He has caused some incidents and been involved in some incidents. Controversially, they have ruled in favour of him. And to some drivers, they've seen that as somewhat unbelievable, because they think that the other driver's at fault. I believe those... the last incident with Josh was very controversial. I mean, you'd have to go see the France race for proof of what happened, but I do believe there is an onboard of it. So Barza has pitted for a new front wing and soft tyres.
That's interesting. I thought people would have tried to go for the hards.
Yeah, I mean, you can do soft hard in this. I think that's what Frisky's trying to do. Trying to extend his... I think it can work. Safety car in this lap. Because if he does that strategy, then everyone else will have to pit again for mediums. Because they've already done the softs. Well, the medium drivers could do the hards, and they're slow and behind, so...
It's the top three from real life. Red Bull, Mercedes.
Just shuffled round in the wrong order. So we are waiting to get underway. Frisky Biscuit has control of the pack, and they are underway once again. Let's hope there's no incidents at the Wall of Champions. There seems not to be. And right away, Jonna is on the back of Maddie. And there is an incident in Sector 1 already. I do believe there's been a spinner. NRO has spun around, no damage, but he's down in last. Vicky, if you have proof of what happened, put it in the steward's office in the Discord, please. So lap 11 will be when the DRS is enabled. Rimpy down in 6th, of course he has pitted. Going for a move on UV, is he? Oh, getting close to him, but looks fair game to me, but he cannot get past him. It looked like he did for a second, but no. Remember, DRS not available yet. Someone have damage? And there's no damage I see on Rimpy as they come around the Wall of Champions for the 8th time this race. Sorry, 9th time. And Barzer's got another penalty for track limits. Alpha M down in 12th as he had to serve a 5-second penalty for a safety car incident.
Also, they saw with Barza on AJB.
Barza has passed AJB for 13th. And, oh no wait, it's actually let AJB through. I think there was an illegal move. Gippo has been given a penalty for track limit penalties. Barza trying to get past, but we have to go away from them for a second as we have a battle between Jonna and Gippo. Jonna locks up. That's as good for... Oh, Gippo makes a slide. That isn't good at all. And he's passed by Rimpy, who takes 6th position. Now Rimpy's going to go on the inside of Jonna. This would be a fantastic move if he's able to pull this off, and he does. Fantastic move. This guy is pulling out all the stops today. He's trying to win this title despite not starting the first 3 races of the season. Gippo is behind Jonna now. Oh, it's getting very frisky here, and it's not even involving Frisky Biscuit. As Jonna tries to move on Rimpy, coming around the Wall of Champions. But no, it's too short.
Heavy's got a penalty.
And oh, there's a car in the wall. I believe AJB hit the Wall of Champions and may have got damage from that. I'm not sure.
He's got a bit of front wing damage. I think he's lost a bit of end plate. Let me just double check.
And that isn't good. Yeah, I know, it's not good.
Doesn't have any damage.
Okay, he doesn't have any damage. Nano Bacon. Gippo now down in 7th, with Aero and Nano chasing him. Meanwhile, Rimpy's after UV. UV's 4th place.
Oh, Jacob's going for a Nano Bacon. He's got moved and coming into one of the chicanes.
Nano Bacon jumps up to 9th. No, sorry, Jacob Reaper jumps up to 9th. Now Alpha M is putting all the pressure on Nano Bacon. Oh, he's diving to the inside! Very controversial. He makes contact with Jacob. Nearly pulls off the double, but has to settle for just 1.
But now he's got DRS on Jacob Reaper.
Indeed, he has DRS. DRS was enabled on lap 11. Oh, it's going to get very risky. Rimpy tried to get a move on UV, but didn't. And he's going to try and overtake. Jonna is actually, I think he might have made a mistake at the Wall of Champions, did Rimpy. He doesn't have any damage, but I feel like he had made a mistake. But he holds on to 5th for now, but he's never 2nd. Oh, Jonna's spun around. Jonna spun around, he's lost a bit of his wing. He's got to be careful, rejoin safely.
I think there was contact with him and... who was it?
Please do not...
I think Alpha.
Yeah, please do not confuse that driver with Nikita Mazepin.
Oh,
Alpha M now chasing Jacob for 9th. He's been promoted after that spin from the Haas.
It's unlucky for Joan.
Rimpy trying to move on UV, but he's too late. Too late to the scene. Oh, he goes on the curb there and nearly loses it.
Well, he'll have DRS on this next shot.
Yes, he will, and he's going to try and make the move here. Side by side down the straight, but it is going to be Rimpy with the better speed and the better tyres.
Good move from
Rimpy yet to pit, yes, good move indeed. UV had pitted, he hasn't pitted since. Pitted on what, lap 1?
I think he pitted, yeah. The top 3 haven't pitted, neither has Joanna.
Yes, indeed, they will have to pit soon, and they'll be right down the order. So net leader, in my opinion, is Rimpy. And 2nd probably has to be Gippo.
Getting close to Matty, but could he get?
He's got to be careful. 2 tribes come to 1. One is on old softs. The other is playing the normal strategy, and oh my goodness, he gets very close to Matty.
I never realised the double stats.
Who, the Alphas? Yeah, the Alphas. The Haas is double stacked. Oh, they're just in the pits.
Yeah, I didn't realise. I'm just having a look.
It's not going well for the Haas boys.
Rimpey's got DOS on DXC and Matty coming.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kaya. Here comes Rimpey on Matty for third. Well, he's the net leader because they haven't pitted yet. And he's through nice and easy into third position. Just making sure everyone gets through the World Champions safely. As we see Aero going for a move on UV for sixth, and he makes it stick, and UV gets banged there, and Jacob Reaper gets up into eighth. UV is losing a lot of positions there. I wonder what's happened. Wait. I thought he had a puncture there, but no, it's not a puncture. He's losing a lot of ground. I know his tyres are old, but something is not right with UV.
He might have had a bit of what's the word? Understeer.
Understeer, and it is costing him lots of time. Gipple is now chasing down Maddie, who's yet to pit. As they're all lining up into the hairpin.
He's getting interesting this
race. Rimpey now chasing the Mercedes of Jan Raven, who's yet to pit. It's plain sailing for the Finnish driver.
G-Po's got past Matty up to 4.
Indeed.
Now Aero's got the
Gipple's in fourth, and now he's going to get passed by Aero. Matty is now realising that I think we've got to pit for the hard, boys.
I think the Mercedes are going to double stack.
Mercedes might double stack. Someone's got to pull out and go the extra mile. So we are on board. Jacob Reaper chasing Maddie for sixth. Someone going to get that Ferrari points, and it isn't going to be Charles Leclerc. As we see Jacob Reaper on the rear of Matty. Oh, they're going side by side. They've got to be very careful in there. They make contact. Matty has to go off to the runoff area, and that isn't very good, but he has maintained his position. Oh my word, Alpha M going in between the two drivers, and this is getting very feisty indeed. Alpha M has front wing damage. And Jacob Reaper comes back through. Alpha is into sixth, but he's got front wing damage. Meanwhile, Frisky Biscuit has been overtaken by Rimpey. Unsurprisingly, Frisky Biscuit has went on these tyres for 15 laps now, and he's got a penalty. I am surprised he's went this long on those tyres. Alpha stays out despite the damage. Matty is pitting. Well, it's right down the order. Jacob Reaper going for a move on Alpha M, but he can't get there in time. It's getting very feisty here for sixth position. Alpha M, your championship leader, he can afford a bad race or two, but he doesn't want to have it like this, especially at a track like Canada.
He's just, Matty's gone onto the softs.
Matty's got onto the softs. Interesting. Is he going to do soft? Because he did MSS. He did it. He started on medium, so it could be MSS, medium soft soft.
Oh.
And Jan Raven up close to Frisky Biscuits. Frisky Biscuits' tyres are nearly gone. They're 15 laps old. Make it 16. Oh, Arrow's hit Gippo. Gippo's lost control. And he has to lose the position to Arrow. Arrow might lose another position to Alpha M. But Jan Raven is chasing Frisky Biscuit. Rimpey running away with it. Here comes Jan Raven. On the inside, but no. Frisky boxes finally, and he sped in the pit lane, so that is adding further to his flaws. Oh, there's been a yellow flag in sector 2.
It's Bazza, I think it was Bazza.
Yes, it was. Nano Bacon in third now, and he is in a battle with Jacob Reaper for third.
Frisky's gone on to the mediums.
Frisky's gone on to the mediums, so it's soft medium, are you sure? He really has stretched these tyres though. Jeffels went on the hards and he's had to serve a penalty, I believe.
Oh, Jan's lost it a little bit coming up to he had a bit of overseer.
Oh, he did? No, sorry.
He's Jan Raven. He had a bit of overseer coming into.
Yeah, he is losing a lot of ground. Of course, he is yet to pit, I believe.
He needs. See, those tyres. Oh!
And the Barza Brothers has called it quits. He's went into the pits.
I think Jan has to pit this lap.
Here comes Jacob on Jan Bacon for the podium position. And into third place he goes. Jan Raven goes into the pits for the first time today.
Let's see what tyres he goes on. I think he might be trying to go on the hards.
Sorry, Nano Bacon is trying to move on Jacob Reaper. They've both got the DRS, but no, it doesn't look like he's going to have a chance.
Jan's gone for the softs, which is interesting.
He might be doing the same strategy as, I believe, Maddie.
Same with UV, he's on the softs as well.
Now let's see where he is going to come out. Comes out ahead of Frisky Biscuit. It's very interesting. Rempy has a 6.2 second lead of Jacob Reaper. The top 5 are yet to pit. No, the top 5 are mediums 11 laps old. They are going the normal strategy of soft, medium, and probably medium, or if they do extend it, soft. It'll be very interesting. It'll be a game of call my bluff, maybe. So we have 14 drivers left out of the 16 that started.
How are you finding this race so far?
It's been very intriguing so far, but of course we're halfway through the race. There's a lot to go.
That is true.
Frisky Biscuit losing time to Jan Raven. He needs to get past Jan Raven. He's on the mediums.
Oh, Gipo's gone on the hards. I just missed that.
Yeah, Gipo was on the hards. So he's trying to try and play it. To be fair, I've seen tracks where the hard tyre gets better on laps over time. And it has been proven in 2019, Hamilton set the fastest lap on hards in the final lap of the race. Which was a fantastic way to win it.
He loves getting those fastest laps Lewis Hamilton does.
Yeah, he's done 100 of them in qualifying.
He never wants to give up, Lewis Hamilton doesn't.
And that's why he keeps winning. Aero is slight contact with Alpha.
No, he's got another penalty.
Oh, another penalty, that ain't good. As he comes through to take a point position. And into 10th goes our championship leader, trying to extend. Oh, Nano Bacons went off the track for a bit, and he might get a warning for that.
I'll have a look.
It should show warnings, in my opinion, but it doesn't. Just penalties.
Rimpey's got 3 warnings, no penalties. Jacob's got 3.
And Jacob Reaper's got a penalty again.
I think that's 15 seconds now for Jacob.
Let's see, 15 seconds for Jacob Reaper! He might not even get any points if there's a safety car.
He does not want to get any more penalties, Jacob doesn't.
Frisky with 8, Nano with 6, Heavy T with 3, NRO with 6. As whoa, Nano Bacon goes speeding into the pit lane. That is definitely a penalty. Heavy T gets another penalty. Everyone's getting penalties in the pit lane today.
That's Canada for you.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of the pit exit as they do pit. Matty Bacon gets Matty Bacon.
UV's going. Frisky's going for it on Jan, bit of contact but not much. Frisky's got the mood on and Jan.
Frisky Biscuit up into 4th. I'm sorry I did miss that.
His wife just on board with it whilst everyone was in the pits.
Oh, UV looked like he hit the wall there. The Canadian driver at his home race, UV. He has had some good performances from the back of the grid before, especially in Belgium.
Jan's got a penalty for his second penalty. First penalty of the race for him, I think.
Heavy T coming up close to Arrow. Not this time, but maybe this time he will get the letterbox opens. Jacob's pitting, so he's going to go on a new set of mediums by the looks of it. Yes. He's going for a move, Heavy T. But no, he backs out at the last moment. Jacob coming into the pits.
DRS. You right, go for turn one. No, Bacon's got another penalty.
Now Bacon gets another penalty. Everyone's getting penalties except Arrow and Rimpy. Frisky gets another penalty.
What is this race turned into?
An abomination. Rimpy has a 16-second lead over Maddie, but remember, Maddie looks like he's going to have to pit again. Rimpy has to pit again, of course. He's not going to be finishing on the mediums, that's for sure. Frisky Biscuit, with a little luck and tyre conservation, he could finish the race without another pit stop from here. But Rimpy is going to go one more. I know what he's going to do. He's going to try and see if he can get home on the softs, but that's a very risky move in my opinion.
That's interesting if he is going to try that. 12 laps to go.
Or he might be waiting for Maddie to pit. And if he does, then he'd probably avoid the traffic from him.
If Matty pits, I think Rimpy's going to try the undercut on him.
Yeah.
To get out in front. Jacob's pitted again.
The race isn't all about overtakes, it's about pit strategy and conservation. That's a message for all the new fans out there who's just come from watching Drive to Survive.
Oh, Jacob's got an old pair of softs.
Oh, he has? Oh dear. He will not be finishing in those.
I think that's a mistake on his part.
I think he... Did he have any medium sets left?
I don't think so, he had damage as well.
Besides, even if he was on a new set, I wouldn't see him finishing this. Then again, we did have Frisky Biscuit finish on 14 laps, 15 laps I think of softs. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, I think it was. Where's the yellow flag?
Gippo got a yellow flag. He's lost a bit of his wing, and it's really affecting his points. You see, he's just cut the corner, and now we might be looking at another pit stop. Is all going wrong for Gippo?
Alpha's got past Juve.
Alpha has got past Juve and into 5th position.
P5.
Arrow. Yep, Arrow is lucky he hasn't got a penalty yet.
He could get on a podium as well.
Rimpy is just flying at the moment. He's just lapped Yona.
Oh, I can't speak. Gippo's got another.
Gippo's went in the pits and sped.
For a second, and Yuvi's got a penalty as well.
And he's had to change his wing. It's not going well for the man who was once the championship leader. Back to the front. Rimpy's still staying out on the mediums. Surely he won't be finishing on these.
Sorry about that.
Sorry for what?
Controller died.
Oh no!
AJB's got another penalty. Everyone Rimpy are keeping it clean on the penalties.
They are indeed, no penalties yet.
Probably jinxed them now, haven't I? Who's leading the championship again? It's Alpha, isn't it?
Yes, Alpha by 19 points. You get 16 for a win.
Thank you.
11 laps remain, well really 10, but because Rimpy's about to cross the line for the 25th time. See, Rimpy has a nearly 15-second lead, and he's going to stay on the mediums for now. I'm surely he'll have to pit for softs eventually, but even that, Matty still has to pit because these softs are definitely not going to the end. And you can tell they're wearing out. Go on.
I think Rimpei's betting on another safety car. That
would be interesting. I mean, he is in the lead. I understand what to do, but it would actually help the others if there was a safety car now.
That is true. Nano Bacon's got another penalty. 17 seconds penalties.
Jacob's still on 15, Jippo on 14, Nano on 17, Frisky on 11, Heavy T on 11. 5 drivers in the double digits.
Jacob's pitting again. He's going for another pair of softs.
And these are new softs, I believe. He made a mistake. His race has been pretty much ruined before that point. And Rimpey is coming in. Rimpey is coming in. He has went under the speed limit, so he is all good. And it will be softs.
Matty's got.
Matty is passed. Oh! And he's damaged his wing. Frisky went in front of him. I don't think he realised that he was going into the pits. Matty was, and that has really done massive problems to Matty's race. He's went on softs, of course, but
going for it on Jan, but he's a bit too far back.
Yeah, Rimpey has come out in third. But remember, Frisky is on mediums, and Jan Raven is surely going to be pitting too. It ain't over yet. He's got to get past both of these clean, with no problems.
Well,
knowing him, he has the pace. Jan Raven goes off the track. Jan Raven goes off the track, and he's been passed by Alpha and possibly Heavy T as well. Heavy T coming on the inside of Jan Raven and takes 4th place from him, right, just like that. Now Rimpey is going on the charge for Frisky Biscuit.
Jan has to pit, because after that lot, I think that was really bad.
Jan Raven, his tyres are gone, maybe? I mean, he is in the Ferrari, so.
That is true.
Yeah, he is pitted.
This is
1 second gap. Yeah, I'm sure though, with Frisky Biscuit and 11 seconds of penalties, Rimpey will just have to get past him. Jacob Reaper gets another penalty. Hold on. Sorry, I had a sneeze. What's happening here? AJB is pitted. Jan Raven's pitted.
Look like Alpha hit the wall a little bit on
Jan Raven comes back behind UV.
That's going to be an interesting battle. Raven and Uva.
Rimpey going to make a move on Frisky Biscuit. Rimpey with no penalties. Frisky with like, what, 11, 14? Check for me, 11. But he is through and clean, so Rimpey in complete control right now. No penalties on the softer tyres, newer tyres.
Aero could get a podium.
Aero could get a podium, especially considering that Alpha and Frisky have a bunch of penalties. Heavy sure has a bunch of penalties. Yeah, 11, 6 and 14 seconds of time penalties respectfully. Gippo gets another penalty. I'm not sure if I'd keep going on with those penalties. He's got 12 penalties, 12 seconds of penalties.
You want me to check the warnings for the front 5?
Oh, I've accidentally deleted the timing screen. Oops. But there it is. It's back. It happens if you press triangle, then it disappears. But I've got it back now.
Just realised Rimpey's had 3
and Jacob Reaper's called it quits.
Rimpey's got 3 warnings, no penalty, so
and Aero has got past Nano Bacon. Just jumped on in time.
Good move from Aero there. But will Nano Bacon try go for it? It doesn't have DRS, weirdly.
Battle between Heavy T and Alpha going on right now, along with this one. .2 seconds is now the gap up front. Jan Raven going for a move on UV for 9th. Nicely done. Alright, I think we should stop the pit. We'll swap it for the penalties. As you can see,
that was a risky move as well from Raven going into World of Champions. Usually, when you go side by side, that never works. That was a good move from Raven.
Absolutely, yes. Nano Bacon, despite having 17 seconds of penalties, is trying to get 5th from Aero. No DRS, he is going on the inside, cuts him off, and does go into 5th position, albeit briefly. 30 laps have been completed. 5 remain.
It's interesting that Rimpe hasn't pitted. His tyres are going to be... Wait, or has he pitted?
He has pitted. He's went soft, medium, soft.
Sorry, I didn't realise. I completely forgot he pitted.
Yeah, he's doing a 2-stop Frisky and I think Alpha. I'm not sure. Can you check who's on what set? Who's on what strategy? How many times have stopped?
Yeah, well, let me try and find it. Rimpe has pitted twice. Frisky's pitted once.
Yep.
Don't
Alpha
think he's going to try and
once.
pit again. No, Alpha twice.
Oh, Alpha twice, and he's in 3rd. I think. Oh yeah, he pitted during the safety car, didn't he?
Heavy twice. I think he pitted under the safety car. Nano twice. Aero and Aro. Matty twice. And Raven, sorry. UV, AJB, and Guipo.
Gippo is winning it. I think he's Gippo's given up, so he's not finishing this race. 12 remain.
What a race!
AJB has 20 seconds worth of penalties. I think if you get 30, I think you're disqualified.
Yeah,
but I may be thinking. I've seen people in less races get 40 seconds worth of penalties and still not get disqualified.
Sorry,
until
what?
they did. 40 seconds. 40. Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
He did it on purpose to experiment because he wasn't winning the race, which is a stupid idea. But no one was in his way. So it's fair game.
This race has been...
Oh, Heavy going for a move on that! Wait, no, it was just a glitch, sorry. Yeah, I know, it's weird. It was a lag.
That caught me out then. You said, is Heavy going for it? Alpha's lagging quite a bit.
Yeah, he just had a cross on his screen. MVT now going for a move. Whoa, Alpha getting a bit twitchy there, but Heavy T's it into 3rd. But it probably won't be 3rd by the end of this race.
Ooh. Did he hit the wall, or is that just a bit
Not
of lag?
sure. Good luck trying to calculate the results. Everyone except Rimpy and Aero has penalties.
With my calculations, Alpha's gonna get... I think Aero's gonna get 2nd. Alpha 3rd. No.
You know what? You could be right.
But then Matty could get 3rd because he's only got 3 seconds.
True.
I am confused. So much.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll wait until the end of the race.
Well, we know Rimpy, I can't speak English, Rimpy's won this race because he's got no penalties, doesn't have to pit again, 3 laps to go. Just a bit confused. Oh, AJB's got another penalty.
2 laps remain. Alpha trying to get past Heavy.
Could be a good battle. This could come onto the
AJB. Yeah, AJB has 23 seconds of penalties. Nano Bacon in a close second with 20. It's opposite day. Break all the rules and the points don't matter. If Drew,
if 10 they get points, or
whose tires are they anyway?
That is sure.
I don't
How
think we
many
should do
get
that.
points in the PSGL?
10. And if you win the race, you get 16. So it's 16, 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 1 point for the fastest lap. I think they should have a point for pole position, but they don't.
You should have awarded with whoever owns PSGL, but no.
No, it's down to PSGL, not me.
Yeah, sure. This has been a good race. So
it has been, and it is going to be culminated with the final lap. Rimpy is well, mathematically 15 seconds ahead. Yeah, 20 seconds, I'd say. 9, 12, 17, 18 seconds ahead of Aero.
Ooh.
Oh, and Heavy T's left the session! Heavy T's left the session! Oh no!
I'll try and get him in as quick as I can.
Heavy T has disconnected, and this is going to hurt his point. It's going to hurt his finishing result massively. It's a battle between Nano Bacon and Alpha M. Oh, this is a disaster for Heavy. Nano Bacon 2 tenths behind Alpha, chasing Alpha.
Feels so bad for Heather.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I believe he was our winner in Austria, but we've got to go towards the winner. Rimpy has made it 3 out of 3. A fantastic performance from the Finnish Ferrari driver. He is your winner at Canada. In second place, I highly doubt he'll keep it. It will be Frisky Biscuit. Alpha and Nano are still in a battle. There's going to be Alpha that holds him off, but what will the penalties do? Aero will finish second place by 1 second. Rimpy won by just about 20 seconds. Frisky Biscuit will get third. He hangs on to the podium but does lose 2 points in the process. AJB is about to finish the race, but I do believe... Oh, he's completely skipped the corner. He's ran out of cares in the world. He's actually, I think, lost his front wing. Yeah, he's lost his front wing. And Jonna will be the last to finish, but he is nowhere to be seen.
What a race.
I know, it was weird. Aero went from 6th to 2nd. He's like, what? 6th? 2nd?
I did say Aero could get second.
But Rimpy is the victor once again.
Shall I get him into the fire?
Before I continue, I must say something very weird. Heavy T's disconnection. Wait till you hear this. His PS4 automatically ejected his game disc on the final lap. I have never seen that happen before. Ever. I mean, his PS4 is probably having a mind blank at that point. But yeah, Rimpy is your winner. There's the podium. I think this Rimpy guy's too good.
Get them in.
Yeah, get them in. Rimpy, Aero, and Frisky Biscuit.
Oh, I don't have to add my friend. Give me a minute. I'll try and get them all in. What? Let's just say, you're gonna hand it to Rimpy and Aero not getting any penalties that whole race.
Shows that the cleanest drivers win the race. There is your result. Look at the penalties. 20 seconds for Nano Bacon, 23 seconds for AJB. Gipple didn't finish. Gipple fifth. I think it was 20. Yeah, it was fit. He didn't pit lane in the end. Jacob got 18. Barza Brothers, of course, Vicky, Jacob, and Jeffo didn't finish. Jan Raven started 11th and finished 5th, by the way.
That's a great comeback drive from Raven.
Indeed it was, but I think I need a second to catch my breath here.
No, they haven't added me as a friend. Well, that's gonna be fun.
You need to add him as a friend? It's alright, I'll get it. Yeah, we're on a loading screen anyway, there's nothing to show. Yeah, I think we all did. So let me get them on. Yeah, we've got to hand it to him. Right, there we go.
Thank you, I'm just lost for words. That was one of the best races I've ever saw.
No problem. And here is our second place finisher. We're just waiting for Rimpy. Just give us a moment, please. And there's the winner's car and victory in the winner's circle. And here is our winner. Wow.
Wow. Good evening.
Yeah. In round 4, you had 5 points. As of round 7, you now have 53 points. Please explain how you do it.
Tonight space, I don't really know how to explain it. I think it wasn't that good, but other people were nowhere because
yeah, everyone was getting penalties except you and Arrow. It was just. It wasn't a race of who got the finish line first. It was who was the cleanest.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and was it a soft, medium, soft strategy? I think Frisky Biscuit did a soft, medium. Did a very long soft stint.
When I saw how many penalties people had behind me, I just changed my strategy to soft, medium, soft. Wanted to get the fastest lap at the end. Because even if I came out of traffic, I know I'm gonna win with those penalties.
Seemed to have worked. You didn't seem to have much trouble during the race. Of course, you were involved in a few battles, of course, with, I believe it was Frisky Biscuit who was involved. I think.
Yeah, I gotta send it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Frisky.
It's alright, I'll take you out later.
Oh, it's on!
Fair enough,
You've got 3 rounds to do it, buddy. 3 rounds to do it.
Me and Rimpy go way back. Way back, it's fine.
Ah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Have you got your voice shared on the stream? I'm afraid to forget now. Give me a minute. Renpei.
Yeah, hello.
Have you got your voice shared for the stream? I'm just wondering.
I think so.
Okay.
No one's commented about you not having it, so I think it is. I think it's alright.
Yeah, he's coming through fine.
Alright, great.
Thank you.
Who in here needs a breath after that? I thought that was one of the weirdest races I've watched, considering all the penalties going around. I think, what is it, someone had 23 seconds of penalties, was it AJB?
Yeah, it was AJB.
Yeah, crazy. Do you have any questions, Kaya, for Rimpy? If you may.
How did you make your tyres work? Let's just ask.
Maybe the
tire
restart
conservation.
Because, yeah, we started with fresh softs at the start, so And I had fresh soft at the end, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah, but I think the safety car came at the right time for you.
Yeah, also that.
The second one, some people did pit on the first. Most notably the Alfa Romeos, I believe.
Yeah, it was a tricky one to call. Do you want to beat on the first one or the second
Canada's
one?
one of those. Canada's one of those tracks where you're either going this one or that one. And it is very contrasting. You know, people got medium hard, soft medium medium, soft medium soft, or vice versa. And then there's people that go soft medium. It's just a big mix-up.
I didn't know if that's gonna work, but...
Well, it looks like it worked for Frisky Biscuit.
Well done, then.
Yeah. You won the race by 19 seconds. You think that shows that your pace is superior to all of the others? Not trying to boost your ego or anything.
Well, only won it by 90 because of all the penalties, but I don't know what's the time.
And Aero was caught up in that, and he didn't get any penalties, and he finished 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's how you do it in Canada.
Yeah, but we do have 3 rounds to go, and I'm not sure. You're right in this title race now.
Yeah,
you're ahead of Heavy T now, at least. You should be in second behind Alpha M, who... Where did Alpha M finish? Can someone remind me? Was it 4th? If?
I think he got 4th, yeah.
If it was 4th, then he is 14 points behind, so it isn't all over yet. There's 3 rounds to go. What do you feel your chances are?
It's definitely not over.
Yeah, it's definitely not over. 3 rounds to go. You got Japan, Azerbaijan, and Brazil. What are your feelings on those tracks?
Like all of those tracks.
Oh wow,
they have to be in my top 5.
Wow, this is gonna be. Do you think you can make it 4, maybe 5 or 6?
I can't win them all. I was like,
absolutely no.
Here the pole was just like I just said it on the last decade.
I forgot your pole lap was an absolute blazer of a lap. It was fantastic.
It was millimeters away from track limit, so.
Yeah, it was. Whew. And you still kept to clean the race.
Yeah, I was on 2 warnings, but all good.
Weren't you a reserve before you got drafted in, or did you just join mid-season?
I was a reserve, yeah, first 3 or 4 races.
Yeah, and now you've just come in as one of the title contenders. Is this Eddie Irvine I'm talking to? No, I'm joking.
You might be, you never know.
Well, anyway, I need to get on to the other 2, so I must say, well done and good luck for the rest of the season. 3 in a row is really tough to do.
Yeah, thank you. Congrats.
Maybe 4 in a row next week. You never know.
Oh, don't jinx it, buddy. Don't jinx it. Okay.
Is it?
Hello?
On to Aero.
Yeah,
Aero,
hello.
you managed to keep it clean, no penalties at all, just like Rimpy. And as you crossed the finish line, you went from 6th to boom, 2nd.
Yeah, I had 2 warnings, and I finished. It was a really boring race, and I'm sorry to Gibo, if I say it so, because I hit him in the hairpin, and then I got front wing damage, so I pitted to medium from soft to medium, and then I ride it out to the finish line with 70%, I think. So yeah, I'm really happy. 2 times in a row.
Yeah, it was very interesting seeing all the, as I said, the tire choices. Of course, I think I saw Heavy T start on softs, and he was just running up to the front of the field, and then boof, his game disc ejected automatically. I've never seen that before. Yeah.
Might have accidentally put his foot on it.
I don't know. But Arrow, you are now in... That's your second place in a row. You're up to 38 now.
I'm really happy about it.
Glad to hear. Of course, in fact, if Jad Raven finished in third, he didn't. He finished, I believe it was fifth. He would have, or was it sixth? I can't remember. He would have replicated the podium in France. It was Rimpy, Aero, and Jan Raven. Actually, wait. Yeah, and this time it's Rimpy, Aero, and Frisky Biscuit. It's quite weird that the first two are the same. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the final three races of the season?
Yeah, it is not my favorite three tracks, but yeah, I will practice more and we'll see. Then yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's been very interesting seeing all of the penalties just flying everywhere. I think it's very... What's the word? I'm trying to think.
Oh, I can't think of the word.
It's
Intriguing.
just very, yeah, seeing that the penalties had the biggest effect. I was trying to find a word, sorry. I was penalties having the biggest effect on the race. It's just one of those where you've got to keep it clean or you're going to fall down the order. And I think that's what makes F1 great sometimes. But yeah, congratulations on your second place. And good luck in the rest of the season. Alright, on to... I believe it should be... Frisky Biscuit. You did a one-stop today.
I did.
Why did you do the one-stop? Please, ask me.
Honestly, I don't know. It just came as it happened because there's two early safety cars and the softs didn't feel too bad. So whenever I saw everybody pitting on the second safety car, and Kippo pitted in front. He was in front of me, so he pitted, and I was like, okay, well, we'll just stay on the softs and see how long they can go for, and we'll sort of strategy from there.
Yeah, just because not a lot of people do that.
I've never done it before. I don't think it's something I'm going to do again.
And holding on to third, even though you had all those penalties, it's probably relieving considering that this is one of the tougher races.
I thought I might have just been able to bag second. I didn't realise that Aero didn't have any penalties either. And I probably would have got second as well if it stayed as it was and I didn't get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But for managing somehow to get a one stop in and then finish third, I'll take that all day long. I've not had the best of races recently, so this is a positive that I've managed to get a podium.
Yeah, that's your first podium since your win in Singapore. And it does add, I do believe, if I stand corrected, Red Bull, I think, might have an edge over Renault in the Constructors' Championship.
I think they do.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
If that is true,
think...
then they're in the lead of the Constructors. Gippo did not finish. I'm not sure if where did NR finish? I can't remember. If he did finish,
he got 7th.
Yeah, and I think I think Renault may still be in the lead. Actually, no, it might be Ferrari. No, it can't be Ferrari. It can't be Ferrari.
Oh.
So I think it might be a tie actually. Once you get a 4th and a 7th, so that would be. No, I'm really unsure. We'll have to see what the results are. I think it might be I think it might still be Renault, to be honest. But apart from that, well done on that 3rd place. Do we have any questions from Kaya?
Frisky, what was your tyre wear on? Like on the final lap?
For the medium stint, I think the tyres had just started to hit their peak, so I was around 50s. I think I was in the 60s on the rear.
You thought that you did a good job on them then? That makes no sense, but
rear
it was
of
good.
the car just kept like stepping out at every corner. It was managed, like, how I kept it on the track and not spun, I didn't know, but it happened.
I still can't believe you got on the podium with 11 seconds.
I didn't think it would be possible, but I suppose anything's possible in PSGL now, isn't it?
That is
absolutely.
So much goes on.
As soon as I come into the com box, it's all enjoyable.
I'm not sure if you're right on that one, to be fair.
You got any more questions, Logan?
I don't think so. I think that might be it.
Oh, okay.
So, once again, congratulations to our winners. Rimpy and Ferrari, 2nd place. Aero and 3rd place, Frisky Biscuit. It could all be able to change right now. Alpha still has the lead of the championship, albeit it has been slashed by quite a bit, with a 3rd win in a row for Rimpy. Coming up next week, it will be Suzuka in Japan. You better not miss it. Of course, the famous figure of 8 track. I'll get it up on the screen.
Remember, you won't have me next week because I'm not here.
Oh yeah, that's alright. There it is, your favourite track for some people. 18 turns, 5.8 kilometers. Tight at some places, very demanding at some areas like the S's, 130R, Degner, the lot.
Spoon.
It's going to be Spoon. Oh yeah, it does look like a spoon now, I see it.
Great name for a corner, a spoon.
Only the Japanese would do something.
That is true.
They'd probably make a game show about spoons.
So why is the stream still on?
Yeah, the stream's still on. So we will see you next week at Suzuka. Don't forget to watch F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, 6 and 7 tomorrow. I'm going to be in the commentary for F3, woohoo! For 2 weeks. And you better not miss it. There's still a lot of action to be had in Canada over these next couple of races. So I do believe, is it F8 or F9 is on right now? I think it might be F8. So go tune into that. But for now, I've been Otaku Logan, he's been Kaya, and we wish you a very good night.
Peace out.
And I forgot to stop the stream.